What's up, guys? So today's going to be a kind of different video. I'm actually going to be doing a drawing sort of tutorial. I'm really big on drawing. I'm not particularly good. Okay, it depends on the sense of what I'm drawing. I'm not very good at normal things like I used to be good at anime, but now I'm not. But today we're just doing kind of a simple drawing. Let me see if I can add it in here and display capture. And I'm doing this off of my other computer. Let's just kind of minimize that. Nope, minimize, not move. There we go. And that in the corner is what we're drawing. This is actually off Google, and I'm doing it as a flower. So what I'm just going to start with is the middle part. I'm going to start by kind of doing a kind of thick lined circle in the center and darken it. Then I'm just going to come up and make one leaf. I almost said feather. This ain't a bird. Now, no drawing is going to be perfectly like it. It's almost impossible to duplicate a drawing perfectly, unless you're good at that kind of thing. I'm not. But I am pretty good at drawing stuff like tattoos, which I do on a daily. I'm just going to come over and down. And sometimes I'll even add something like a ribbon to them, if I kind of feel like it, or feel like that it kind of needs something else to. But the hardest thing for me is getting all the all the leaves and stuff like that to come together the way I want it to. And my drawing style is a lot different from other people. I taught myself how to draw. My brother was extremely good at it from just a small age, and I kind of felt bad about it, so I practiced and practiced, and I got semi good at it. Okay. But I could only do tattoos. I couldn't do the stuff like he was doing, drawing by himself, and I'm kind of getting into it myself. I do things usually on like marker boards, like I can do graffiti and marker really well. I did that part wrong. I need to come up, over. And after you get it drawn, you can actually kind of change it to match all the other parts, make it bigger or smaller, depending on what you're doing. Okay. And now you're going to add in the detail marks. To make it kind of match whatever you're drawing. And some of y'all might be able to actually do this by yourself. I can, if I wanted to start with y'all being able to see the image that I am actually drawing from. Now we're going to come out and create one of the tails. Now this is the part I like to do without looking at the image, because I can get a clear thought of what I want to do myself from it. But instead of doing that, let's actually do a ribbon around it, starting at this feather and coming over to here. I can make a ribbon going across the leaves of the feather, coming under, going over here, going back under, coming out from over here. And going over to here, where it's going to go under again and come out here. And go off and flow away. Or go under again. And then come out the back. Now, I know that's not the world's best ribbon, but I do my best with those. And most of my most of my drawings do contain a ribbon of some kind, so that you can, later on, if I did say give a tattoo to someone, then you could put whatever you wanted to say, like a date going across it, but you would have to know which way it's mapping out, which in this way, you know, it goes under one, comes out another, you know, it's going to come over like that, come back over here, and it's a bit harder to do in those regards. And then with a ribbon, you also have to match it up with each side and do your best to make the corners match. But that's also another hard part about it. And y'all can see kind of how it flows around it. It's a lot different from our original drawing in the way that we have this, but it won't really change the look of the tattoo in very many ways. It's just a way to say, hey, I took a base drawing and made this, and you can't get in trouble for copyright if you were to, say, give it to someone or, you know, something like that, because technically it is your own made image. You've changed it, even though you did use the base material to make it. Oh, these are the things I'm not the best at, are the flowers details, like the things coming off of it and all that. And I'm sorry if y'all don't like me rotating the picture. It's the only way I can really draw clearly and such. But y'all can see how it's starting to come together with all that. And I do a whole lot more drawings. This is one I did earlier. And it's another tattoo. I did that maybe about 3 days ago. And that's a pretty clear drawing of what that is. It actually took me a couple attempts. I was drawing it in a class whenever I got bored. Let's see where we are here. Let's just make that actually smaller. Just gonna do that. Let's say come around and meet up. Okay. That doesn't really flow right to me with the other ones, so we're going to come off of here and change it just slightly. It's weird to be drawing without any form of music playing, which I might do that in later videos if I continue to do these, depending on the reviews, or not really reviews, on the views it gets in YouTube. I might continue these. It was just a suggestion from one of my friends at school. So now that I had a camera, I could do them. And I'm always open for suggestions. I'll do anything y'all kind of want me to do, as long as it's within the guidelines of YouTube. But that's my attempt at a semi good flower tattoo. It's not the world's best one, but I'm not even going to add in those just yet. Let's just... And maybe you want to add something of your own, like, say, a yin and yang symbol. And now you have a kind of good drawing tattoo. I mean, a kind of good sketch of a tattoo. And what you want to do is, over time, as you start to find ideas for this tattoo, you can change it up. Like, maybe you want parts of the tattoo to be on fire, or maybe you want something like that. You can change it as you go along, depending on where the tattoo might be, or where it's wanting to be, or just on what the person you're giving the tattoo wants. Anything on a tattoo can be changed. But most people, whenever they get it, they just want the base one. And you can get many other tattoos. I think I actually have... Yeah, see, this is my earlier drawing of this one. And as you can see, I colored it in and got the ribbons, but I left out what I just did for y'all here. Now, if you're wanting to color it, one thing that you're going to want to do is have a pencil that has good stroking, because you want the lines to be clear, that you're just shading. You don't want it to be too defined because it will match the linings of the flower itself, and you could have trouble, you know, matching it with the other sides. Now I'm just going to go kind of quickly with it here. I'm not going to make it too perfect, since that we only have so much time. And that's... Come on, there we go. And as you can see, it starts to kind of define it. Let me just go around the circle here. Make sure y'all can tell that that's a yin-yang symbol. And an idea that I've been having is actually make the leaves match. Like on this other one that I didn't make the leaves match the yin-yang symbol. And it kind of made me upset because I couldn't go back and change it. But I couldn't figure out the way to do it because, as you can see, I have an uneven amount of leaves, which makes it harder to match them. Crud, now I can't get it back to the way I like it. Let's just do it like that. See, look, I'm already messing it up myself, trying to change it back to the correct way. But anyway, that's my rendition. That's my look on it, how I might want my tattoo. And I probably wouldn't get one of these. I'm actually going to get a different one myself. But I've been doing these for about a good year now, and I got really good at them. I used to just do anime and stuff like that. But as soon as I saw a show called Tattoo Wars and saw how they sketched them out, I got really big into it, and I liked the look of them. And that's basically all that you see here, is that anyone can draw these. You don't have to be a good artist. You just have to be, alright. And the more you practice, you can get further and further in to your art and become better. That's all art is. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. And I've done this with a lot of skills I have. I have over maybe 200 hobbies. I've gotten into everything from robotics to archery to even shooting. And all that I did was practice to get good at them. That's all it takes. And even my art teachers will say that I wasn't a very good artist. whenever I first started. You know, I could do certain things, but whatever they told me to draw, I wouldn't be able to do it. And it took me time after time again. The only problem with me is my style of art, I draw it once and I can't get it the way I liked it before. So I lose a drawing, I lose it forever. I can't redo it. But that's my style. Some of y'all might be able to do them all from memory. You never know. It's just my form of art, and this is what I like, and I hope y'all like it too. Thank you guys for watching, and this was my first video like this, so give it either a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you liked it. If you liked the drawing, put a comment in it in the way that I could change it. In a future video, I'll add to it, and I'll make a flower that was drawn by the comments of what y'all wanted me to do. Thank y'all guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. I love y'all, and goodbye.